Last piece, that's my little bug. I like this guy. He's cute. We try to help you protect your customers from threats, and we do that in a bunch of different ways. But one of the ways I really wanted to highlight, I already talked about it with GMS, where they have the endpoint security service. I already talked about it with Kaseya, where they have the built-in antivirus that allows you to monitor machines. I wanted to talk briefly about our spam sub offering because it does some really cool things. Threats to your customers come in many forms. Obviously, about viruses, about malware, about stuff like that. A threat that people don't often think about that's out there and is for real, especially with the recent news about Prism. I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with that. I'm probably going to get in trouble just mentioning it on the webinar. So if I disappear next week, you'll know why. I know, right? I live too close to DC. They know where I live. Spam Soap has a really cool email encryption service that is just absolutely phenomenal. A lot of customers they like the idea of email encryption, especially since, often, I mean, how many of you guys have ever had it? And you can just you can raise your hand if you're listening in. How many of you guys have ever had it where a customer sent you a credit card number by email?
I will verbally state that.
There you go.
Never a cool scenario.
No, it's not. I mean, it's just ridiculous. So you have to deal with these customers where they are, they're sending you sensitive data over email, and you want to be able to respond to them and work with them, but you're like afraid to bounce it back, or you want to send them sensitive data, but you don't want them to just get it in their regular email client. You want it to be protected. That's where Spam Soap's email encryption comes in, where what they've done is they've set up a whole bunch of secure servers in a secure data center. I don't remember what the current thing is. It used to be SAS 70 was the big one for compliance, but they have some new ones now. Yeah, I guess you probably know all about that, Ryan, wouldn't you?
That's a nightmare of our world, yeah.
Yeah. So, they set stuff up to do that where they can protect that data. And then when you send the email, Spam Soap detects that you've sent or received an email that should be encrypted and auto-encrypts it for you, stores it on their servers, and then it sends the intended recipient an email that says, click this link to get your email, and they assign you a username and password, and then you can use that username and password to log into their server and see the email. Their stuff operates automatically based on filters that you define. So, and they have a bunch of preset ones, like you could define a credit card filter or a social security number filter, or a filter that just looks for the word encrypt in the email. And if you put that in there, then what happens is that if you type the word encrypt in the email will be encrypted when it lands in the user's inbox. They don't have to click any buttons. They don't have to do anything special, which is awesome because most of the time they never do. You can set up the most secure system in the world, but it ain't going to do them any good if they don't use it. And so this system allows you to do that for them, and allows you to automate that process so that they don't have to worry about it. They just have to go about doing their daily business, and it auto encrypts it and keeps their customers' information safe, and keeps their information safe and secure. Keeps it away from prying eyes. Keeps it out of unencrypted channels in case someone's sniffing packets on your network. You never know. Although if you're using SonicWall or Kaseya or one of those or something like that, probably you will be able to stop that too. But that's just one of the ways that you can keep your customers protected. Obviously, I've already talked about the antivirus and the anti-malware. Kaseya also has a built-in anti-malware with Malwarebytes, which is pretty decent. So the last thing I'll talk about and then we'll go ahead and start wrapping this up in case you guys have any questions, is being able to take a break. We worked with the help desk, live virtual help desk, to set up a program to really simplify how to protect your time. I've talked about it previously, where I talked about protecting your Dragon Slayers from death by 1,000 tickets. I absolutely love that. We got that from a customer who talked to us, and that's how he referred to his technicians. They were his Dragon Slayers.
That's awesome.
It really is. It's just really cool, where you have these guys that you're paying a lot of money for that are not doing any work, because they are telling you, if I see one more ticket for resetting my user's password, I'm going to kill them. You know, I love that. Someone posted online at one point a quote I saw. The guy said that a lot of IT guys get into IT because they want to work with computers, and then they realize that they made a mistake when they figured out that they are supposed to work with people.
Liaison.
That's exactly right. So what the help desk does is help mitigate that, help protect your Dragon Slayers, help protect you from that onslaught of phone calls where they handle the majority of the issues. And they do a pretty good job at it. So what happens is you work with them, they give you an 800 number, you can either put that in your phone system or you can use it yourself, just give it direct to your client, however you want to do it. Excuse me. Then when your clients have an issue, they call you up, or they call up the help desk. The help desk says, hello, this is the help desk, thanks for calling, how may I help you? And they give them their problem, and the help desk helps them with it. At that point, anything short of project work or severe issues is taken care of. And so you're able to free up your time and your technician's time to get the work done. It's a really good way. It's a really good way to tie it. It's a good thing to tie it with a service like Kaseya, or another RMM tool that will protect you. That will do the monthly regular stuff. This will help with some of the more one-off issues that arise. And so at that point, you're closer to that whole dream of being on the beach sipping Mai Tais. Although I won't make any promises. It does take some effort still. You still have to work with them. You still have to work on your business. A lot of people get into this, get into the help desk or something like that, thinking that it's going to be a one-off, solve all their problems. It's not really that. It's meant more to mitigate against the daily grind. And they take care of that, and they do a fantastic job at removing that daily grind from your life. So you're more focused on getting new clients. You're more focused on doing the project work, setting up servers, imaging machines, stuff like that. And actually, they just released a new program where you can hire them to do that kind of work too, where it's not the kind of program where the customer calls and gets issues. It's where you call them up and you say, hey, I have 50 machines that I got to image. Here's how you can remote into these machines. Take it away. And they take care of it. You can hire them hourly to do that work. So it's pretty cool stuff. So that's just the last thing. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. It's just leverage, and
it is.
I mean, the one thing that that I really like about the value proposition is all this stuff with you guys is tried, tested, and true. It's not like this is just, hey, this is a great idea. This is stuff that you guys do in practice every day. If it doesn't work, you wouldn't be talking about it.
Yeah.
If you guys hadn't built success on it, we wouldn't be talking about it. So again, it's just plug yourself in the wheel of success and just go and engage you guys who have done it before to help you become successful. Yep. That's the beauty of the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean it's we spent a long time looking for these solutions. We didn't just make it up.
Exactly.
Everything that I'm talking about here is stuff that we use. Chris, that's a fantastic question. That's my next slide.
Boom, boom.
Pick and choose, mix and match. I have not yet met two MSPs that are actually the same in how they offer service or support. And everyone's unique, everyone's different, and so everything that we do is pick and choose what you want, what you don't want. Even within each of the services that we offer different levels. Everything can be, and you can start with nothing and work your way up. You can start with the whole kit and caboodle and work your way down. Any way you want to work with us, we try to make it happen. And this is where I was talking earlier about Connect Booster revamping our billing service. Our billing can get really complicated because everything is customized for you. And so that's where they've really shined and helped us do what we can do better, because we don't, we try to make it as drop-in as possible, but at the same time we realize that you guys all have different needs, and so it's important that we make it as customizable as possible for your business. So that is very true. Everything I've talked about today, you can get just a piece of it, or if you just want to talk and call me and talk shop, I'm happy to do that too. I love to talk. I'm very good at it. Ryan will tell you I keep talking his ear off every time I talk to him.
Yeah, no, we're both. I mean, we both just get into trouble. We can't have.
That's true. It's true.
It turns on to weather and kids, and
Well, that happens too. It's good. It's very good. So. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and open up to questions. The last thing I'll just mention is we do offer trials on most of our services, with the exception of the help desk. But if you guys have any questions, you're welcome to type them in now. Also, I will also, again, mention, especially for you, Chris, I know I'm going to keep picking on you, especially since you keep talking to me. Club MSP will be available next week. So since you're already using Kaseya, you don't have to worry about working with our Kaseya program. You don't need it. You can just use our Club MSP program, grab all of our resources, and drop them into your business, and you don't have to worry about it anymore. And if you go to clubmsp.com, then you'll be able to browse what's all there already. You don't have to be a member to see it. You can see what's up there and see if there's anything that you like, and if you like it, then you can sign up. We go with, I heard a marketer refer to it once as the bikini approach, where you show them everything except for the stuff that matters.
Yeah.
They have to pay for that.
That's awesome. I like that. I'm gonna use that one. I hope
there you go. So bad. So bad. I'm going to get in trouble. I can't tell my wife that I used that on this. She'll beat me up. All right, so I think that's about it. I don't know, Ryan, is there anything else you wanted to add?
As a little wrap up, I mean, obviously we appreciate everybody's time on this call. I mean, that's something that we're actually is a direct point, saving time. And to be honest, your time is your greatest asset, and we really appreciate you guys coming on the call and sharing that asset with us. Again, the reason why my team is so excited about these guys is the value-added proposition, but also, and I think you guys are all going to agree with me, in business, when you can find someone that talks the talk, that's one thing. When you find someone that backs it up, not only on the execution side of it, but integrity, man, that is not always an easy virtue to find with vendors and people that you work with. And that's why I personally grab onto them, and I don't let them go when I find them, because when I can find like-minded people that are all about helping other people, yeah, we're all in business to make money, but the fact of the matter is the core value is to help others and see others be successful, and that's where I feel like I accomplish a lot in my world, because I'm really helping other people. And I know Dan, Chris, and the team over there, that's what they thrive on too. So it's not just an entrepreneurial activity. It really is like I'd call it a labor of love, right? And when I find people like that, I grab onto them and I don't let them go until they peel me right off. And that's why we're excited about the solution. That's why we're bringing it out.